my channel, Rich Love M, and I'm doing a flip through of some of these junk journals that I made recently. I'm doing a trade with a gal that, it's funny, we know each other on Instagram and we have the same friends, but we've never met in actual person. And she crafts and stuff like me, and she sews these really cute, like beautiful baby blankets. And she commented on one of my books that I posted on Instagram and was like, hey, I love that. If you want to make one for me, I'd totally buy it from you. And I was thinking like, hey, maybe she would be willing to do like a trade. So that's what we are going to do. And she gave me a description of like her colors that she likes, and they have an upcoming trip they're going to be going on. So I kind of just tried to make one of these books to her liking. So she'll get to choose whichever one she likes. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. But before I handed it off to her, I just kind of wanted to make a little video, show you guys what I've been up to, and also just give a peek inside the books. Whichever one she does not want, I'm gonna put in my Etsy store, which is still kind of trying to come off the ground. I have one thing in there that, and I keep talking about it, you guys, I know. It's just really hard to like list things. I don't know why it takes so long for me to list like one item. So I don't know if it's gonna work out like that. I might just try to go another route. So anywho, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys this one first. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is the charm that I made. And then also talk about the size. I made one of these I went on a trip to Oregon, and so I made one to take to kind of document the trip, obviously. And so I keep changing the ribbon, but I ordered some seam binding off Amazon, and I really like the seam binding with this book, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I probably overdid it with the charms on this book. I think I might have shown this in another video. I'm pretty sure I did, so I won't get into too depth into it. But anyway, just to give you an idea, this fits into a normal traveler size notebook, just like for my Webster's Pages traveler's notebooks. And that's why I made it this size. But the gal that I'm making a trade with, she doesn't have one of those notebooks. So I made it a little bit thicker. What am I doing? So not thicker, I made it a little bit wider so you can kind of see it's the same height, it's just a little bit wider. And it's not as thick. I've added a few things in here, but I felt like this might be too bulky once you load it up with pictures, or I'm not sure what she's gonna put in it. So yeah, that's that part. And then I made 3 separate charms, but they all, they all just dangle off of this Tim Holtz hook, I guess you could say. So the first one is the tassel, and I don't have any, there's nothing specific. I just added a bunch of lace and trims that I had, and then I attached this charm from Maya Road, the binoculars, and a little sea pearl, I don't know what that's called. Anyway, making stuff up. And then the second one is very similar to the one that I made for my book. She was commenting on how much she liked it, so I tried to duplicate it as much as possible. So I don't know if you can really, it's really hard to show these. So there's just a key, a little turtle, a shell, which is a locket, and then buttons and pins and pearls and pearls and buttons, pearls, and other ones. Wow, okay, sorry. I also, this is just kind of attached to the charm, and it is a compass charm and a little bottle. And in her ephemera pack, I set up a little envelope where you could put a message in a bottle. You just tie it up and kind of shove it in there. So that's the charms. So just set those off to the side. And this is the book. So it's only wrapped in lace. Just some lace that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's beautiful. I love it. And I added a book plate, some metal corners, And then this little tag comes out so she can remove it or keep it in there. There's cheesecloth and then more lace with a bell and a little pin button, which also can be removed and put throughout the book. Inside, I do this as well as other junk journalers, like it totally wasn't my idea, but the clear pockets from Target are amazing. And I just put like a little card in there, and then I also added a library card which has the date of when I made the book and also that it was made in Washington. I thought that was kind of cool to personalize it a little bit. Just a lace doily, map paper, most of the paper is from Prima, and I sewed on some little tabs. And then in here is a little book where she can add more photos or just journal like some private things that you don't want everybody to see if they flip through your book. Here's another tag that has a piece that is removable, a lace pocket, and then another little pin with a bell attached. There's lots of tags in this book with removable, I will put that back when we're done, with removable pieces. And that's what I love about making these journals, is just the dimension and just the cool stuff that you can do. I did some, whenever I make these videos, I can never remember, stenciling like paste, multi-medium texture paste, that's what it is. So I did that there, and then there's a little pin with a charm. Hopefully you guys can see that. Here's another little pocket with some ephemera that I attached so she can put it wherever she wants. And note cards are fun to write on. I think they are, at least. An envelope with some fun goodies in there. And then this is just some like 7 Gypsies, I believe, ledger paper. And then here's a little book, more detail. I also did some embossing on the folders. I don't know if I showed on the last one. Maybe I did. Oh yeah, I did just for extra little detailing with some lace. Also, I think I missed it. Oh, I did. Up here, I created a little pocket where there's tea dyed paper. I can't get that back in there now. And then here, another belly band is what they're called, I believe. Some extra places to write. And not a lot back here. I think just as far as, because I didn't want the book to be too thick, so, but there's fun stuff. And then here's the end. Here's a big lace pocket, and then this is just like a little, you can't see it on here, but I did emboss like a clear flower. You can definitely see it better in person. And then I just put did a little stamping in this book, and then some embossing there. And oh, I'll do that later. So that is that book, you guys. So that's that one. And then just to kind of give you an idea, this is her ephemera pack. So this is extra goodies to decorate her book with. This lace is extra. I just kind of folded it around the envelope and attached a safety pin and some little bird charm on there. And I am not going to undo everything. I just want to give you an idea of like what I include with books. So there's these little sticker seals if she wants to seal up anything or whatever. I'm going to write on that, but that is the message in a bottle envelope. So I'll write that on there so she knows. And then this is just another little envelope with some fun ephemera. I hope this is not blurry. I really don't like filming on the new iPhone 7. It's just not fun at all. Maybe I need to get it figured out. I'm not sure. And then here is the bundle, which comes with some extra washi tape, extra lace, and then like more ephemera pieces, you know, just papers and like little cards. So yeah, so I feel like that's a lot of good little goodies that come with it. So that one's all ready to go. This one, I need to add, I guess I'll tell you that at the end. But anyway, on this one, I did the charms a little bit different, so I won't pull them off, but hopefully you can see. So here is the tassel, And I love attaching little things to the front of the tassel. So there's a pearl, a heart, it's not focusing, there we go. Pearl, a heart, and like a little rhinestone. And then on here, again, there's 3. I like to always do 3. So there's the actual on the actual Tim Holtz chain, there's this little gem, and then the scissors. I thought that was cute. And then I love to add keys. Keys are fun. And so then that's the other one. On the front, I just wrapped it up with some, what's that, May Arts ribbon, which is this. And there's some, like 2 little silk roses attached. So just get these out of the way. On the front, I did do metal corners. I also added this metal frame. The paper does not come out, so she can either attach like an initial, not an initial, like a letter for their last name or something in there, something fun, or she can leave it blank. And then here is a pocket. Any empty pockets I'm gonna fill with something. Again, I need to finish some little things with this book, which will be those, excuse me, which is filling the full pockets and then the ephemera pack. I did do music paper in here, which is a vintage music book. Belly band in the front. There's some hiding, like little hiding tuck spots here that have note cards on them. I hope you can see that. Okay. Another belly band, some ephemera tucked in there. I did a large pearl on a clip. And then this is lavender from my lavender tree, and that's a pocket that folds out. Lace, another pin. I think I added lots of pins on here. I'm gonna cover this because I don't like that. That's the top of an envelope. So I did a little envelope thing with some goodies inside. Vintage ledger paper, or notebook paper, that's not ledger paper. Lace, doily, lots of fun goodies in that pocket there. And then, yeah, so another little clip with a gem on it. This page is fun. It's holding on the flower and the cart. Here, I'll just take it off. So there's just some fun little things there. And then this flips out. I thought it'd be fun to do photos or something in there. And then I love this paper, so gorgeous. This paper, these are Prima papers as well. This is the middle of the book, so this is the string holding the charms, and that can be removed. And here is just like a little book that I made, and I attached a card, and then I made some lines for journaling. And then I used, I don't know if you can really see it, but I used my, what is this pen called? Wink of Stella. Love this. I saw it at Hobby Lobby and I was like, I have no idea what that is. And so I looked it up on YouTube and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that. So yeah, obviously I bought it. Okay. And then just a little tuck spot in there. I added a card in there. I think I'll add a couple more things. This book definitely doesn't have as many elements, I feel like, as the other one. But it's still great for just like a, you know, an everyday journal. And then here is another little pin with a charm on it. Love that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I just love florals, so I kind of was like, I hope this isn't too much floral for her. And then here's just like a little journaling prompt card. And this is a envelope I made, and it's got a card in it for like a secret spot to write, and I just sewed it together, and it just tucks right in there. And then the end also has lace. I don't think I said that in the beginning. I wrapped it with lace and then it's sewn on. So that's that book. And then the ephemera is not complete because I have some things I have on my wish list that I'm gonna get from the store that I want to buy to coordinate with that. So this is kind of all I have right now, so it's not really anything to show you. It's just some fun stuff that that I need to add to. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, you know, definitely give my video a thumbs up. I would love that. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.